Okay. My last class, what we have seen, we have seen operator concept, no? So, what are the operators are there? Arithmetic operator, bitwise operator, relational and logical operator. In arithmetic operator in Java, they have introduced one new concept that modulo operator can be worked with floating point number. So in Java, the modulo operator can be worked with a floating point number, but in C++ it is not possible. We cannot work the floating point number with the modulo operator. And the arithmetic operator here, we cannot use them on Boolean type. For Boolean data type, we cannot use arithmetic operator. And then these are the bitwise operator. So it can be applied to the integer type, long, int, short, char, and also byte. Last class we have seen one example. No, here in Java, negative. How we are representing the negative number, pa? In Java, how we are representing the negative number? Anyone say, pa?
By 2's complement, ma'am.
Very good. By taking a 2's complement. So how we have to take 2's complement for the given number means we have to first take the 1's complement. So what does 1's complement means? You have to convert a 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. So that is 1's complement. So this first in Java the number is a 32-bit representation. So that's why here the first binary, this binary first number present. So this one represents the 8, and then I'm taking the 1's complement. 1's complement means you have to convert 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. 2's complement means then you have to add 1 with that 1's complemented value. So then 1 plus 1, that is 0, and carry 1. So that is going to be come to here. So like that we have to represent the negative number. By taking 2's complement, we are representing the negative number in Java. And then this is a right shift operator. So already you have studied in your C++, and yesterday also we have discussed. So this is a right shift means we are shifting the number to the right side. So this one will come here. This one will come here. 2 times we are shifting. So this one will come here. Again, this one will come here. Now this 2 goes out of this 2. This 2 once goes out of this number, so then this 2 empty spaces, the last 2 empty spaces are filled by within most significant bit of the number. So that this is called the most significant bit number, and this is called the least significant bit number. So the last, while I am doing a right shift, 2 times I'm right shifting, because here I have a given 2, so 2 times I'm doing a right shifting. So last 2 bits become an empty, so that is filled by with the most significant bit. So just fastly I recall that yesterday class. And then next, if you and this is -4. If you're shifting -8, what is the one time? If you are shifting -8 one time means in this place you will get one empty space. So this empty space is filled by with this most significant bit 1. So that's why then -8 has become -4. So the last most significant bit, that only represent the sign bit. So that is used to represent the sign bit. So here if it is 1 means minus, here if it is 0 means that is positive. So when shifting right, the top leftmost bit exposed by the right shift are filled in with the previous content of the top bit. This is called a sign extension and serves to preserve the sign of negative number when shift them right. So if you shift -1, if you shift -1 right shift any number of times, we will get the same -1. So to avoid that, in Java they have introduced one new concept, that is right shift filled with 0. Right shift filled with 0. So instead of filling that empty space by using most significant bit, that empty spaces are going to be filled by with 0. So this is a right shift operator with 0 filling. Right shift operator with the 0 filling, so that all the empty spaces are going to be filled with 0. So if I shift -1 24 times means I will get 255. And then from today we have to see the left shifting operator. So any doubt in that right shift operator and any other operator, pa? Do you have any doubt? Say yes or no, pa?
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And next, here left shift, ma. So the same way, instead of shifting to the right side, we're going to shift in the direction left, pa. Okay, ma. So for this, we have to use this operator. And then next, here, if I am shifting A, what is the value of A? 2. If I am shifting 2 times, what I will get, Nama? I will get 256. What I will get? I will get 256. So this is the 64 binary representation. This is the representation of binary representation of the number 64. So if I am doing left shift means you have to 2 times you have to shift. So then what will happen? This 0 will come here and this 1 will come here. 0 will come here and this 1 will come here. So then this 0 will come here. So like that it's happened, and this last one, the last bits are all filled by with only zeros. So now the 64, when I'm doing 2 times left shift, that 64, what I will get? I will get a 256. Here I is the integer variable, so then I can store the 256 in integer variable. But if I try to store in B, what will happen? If I try to store value in B, what will happen? I cannot store, because what is the range of that byte? That is 0 to 255. 0 to 255. So then what will be stored in that B? Then what will be stored in that B?
1.
Zero,
0.
ma'am.
How
0.
Here I am typecasting to byte. So if I am typecasting to byte, what it will do? It will take mod 256 for that number. So here what I am getting? I will get 256. So that 256 mod 256, I will get 0. So now this I have value 256. This B have value 0. Understood, Appa? I have value 256 and B have value 0. Since A is promoted to int for the purpose of evolution of B contains a 0, since each left shift has the effect of doubling the original value, programmer frequently use this fact as an efficient alternative to multiplying by 2. If I shift the 64 one time, if I am shifting the 64 one time to the left side, what is the number? What it become? If I am
128.
128.
128.
So here this left shift operator is alternative to multiplying by 2. Okay, so like the right shift operator is alternative to dividing by 2. And then next, this is relational operators. These are all similar to your C++. So the outcome of these operations is a Boolean value. The relational operator are most frequently used in the expression that control the if statement and the various loop statement. So where we are using this relational operator means mostly we are using these relational operator in if statement and the loop. And then Boolean logical operator. This is a relational operator, and then Boolean logical operator. Boolean logical operator shown here. Operator only. Yeah, this is also operate on only Boolean operand. We will see example for this one. Here in that logical operator, that all other you know this logical and. So logical and means false you will get false, true false you will get false, false true you will get false, true means you will get true. This is a logical and. So logical and means a false, that both operand value are false means both operand value are false means you will get false. If one of the operand is true, again you will get false. If both operand are true, then only you will get true. So this is a logical and. So logical or, if any one operand is true, then you will get the true result. If any one operand is true, so this is logical or, and this is exclusive or. So exclusive or means both has to be if two operand. Here false false, true. If both operand are same, false, false means the result is false. If any one operand is false, means if one operand is false, another operand is true, means then you will get true. So these things you have already studied in your C++ language itself. Now we will see here one. This is also available in your C++ language. I thought I will explain. You tell me whether it is available in C++ or not. Short circuit logical operator. So this is a secondary version of a Boolean and or operator, and are commonly known as short circuit. That is, we are using 2 times this and operator. This is called short circuit logical operator. So this is very useful when right hand side operand depends on the value of the left part. So this is called short circuit and. This is called short circuit and. So when it is useful means the right hand side operand that depends left hand side operand value. Now the right hand side operand that depends the left hand side operand. Now here I have used denom variable. So this denom variable depends on the left hand side denom variable. So if it is not equal to 0, then only I have to divide. So that's why this is depends the left hand side. If the first condition itself false means, so if the first condition itself false means, then this statement, this expression won't be executed. It will come out from that if block. Understood, Appa? Here compiler not compiler, while we execute, first it will check if the first statement is correct or not. If it is not correct, then it won't get into the second statement, it won't execute this expression. It will come out from that if block. Understood, Amma?
Yes, ma'am.
So if it is, for example, the statement is wrong. The statement is wrong. Now, for example, my denominator value is 0. Denominator value is 0. Now, the statement is wrong. But after even the statement is wrong, the statement is executed. What will happen? That is a divide by 0 error will happen. No, this is runtime error. So if denom value is equal to 0 means actually this second statement should not be executed. If it is executed, what will happen? Here we will get the runtime error, that is a divide by 0 error. Runtime error. Denom is, so no risk of causing a runtime exception when denom is 0. Understood, Appa? Understood, Anna?
Yes,
so this is very...
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, no risk of causing runtime exception when denom is 0. Now here this is not logical. This is not short circuit and. So this is just and operator. Here we will if C value is equal to 1, then only we have to increment. Then only the statement has to be executed. Means we have to use this short circuit and. But if I am using simple and means even that C value is not equal to 1, this E value is incremented. So in this AND operator, what will happen? Even the C value is not equal to 1, this E value is incremented. So increment operation will be applied to E whether the C is equal to 1 or not. Understood, Amma, that the difference between logical circuit and normal and? Clear? Clear,
Yes,
or not?
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Ma'am,
we are using bitwise and in the if loop of C double equals to 1. Then it will show error. No, ma'am.
No, it won't show error. I will execute that. I will execute the code.
Okay, ma'am.
Here I will show you. I will execute this program. Here I have one class called operator. So within that I have a main function, and here I have a declared one variable x, and then here I have a declared one variable y. Now what is the value of x? 1. So if it is not equal to 1, then only this block has to be executed. Otherwise this block should not be executed. So now, but that x value is what? X value is 1. So then this statement won't be executed because what and we are having that the short circuit and. So short circuit and means if this first condition is false, then it won't execute the second operand, second expression. So then it will print what is the value of x. It will print the value of x is 1. And what is the value of y? The value of y is 50. Understood, Abba? Because the second statement is not executed because the first statement is wrong and this operator is short circuit operator. So then this second statement won't be executed. So that a y value is not changed. So that's why while I'm printing that x value is 1 and y value is 50 and this block is not executed. Understood, Abba? Understood, Anand? Next, now what is the value of m? 1. And what is the value of n? 50. Now, here m not equal to 1. So the first statement is false. First statement is false. Even the first statement is false, the second statement is executed. So now the n become what? From 50 to 51. That n is going to change from 50 to 51. And then this block won't be executed because here this statement is false. This statement is false. If both statements are true, then only this block is executed. But this second statement of this if is executed, that is n value is incremented. So now when I try to print that m and n value, so now what I will get? I will get that m value was 1 and n value was 51. So now I will execute this code path. And that the screen, I am not putting that screen share. Wait, I will put the screen share. That entire screen is visible, Appa. Wait, it take time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, pa. Where I'm going to save this program, I'm going to save my program in Java program, in Java program, and I make it that class name and then that file name both are same. So here the class name is also operator, and then I have make it that file name is also operator.java. So then I'm going to compile this program. For compilation, open command prompt. So now where I have saved this program, I have saved this program in Java program. So go to that drive, E drive, and then E drive the folder Java program. So Java program, and then if I directly compile the program operator, what I will get an error. Why? Because is available. No, Java program only in that folder E drive, Java program operator. Where I have saved this program? Here only I have saved Java program. Okay, one more time I will save this file. Save as in Java program. I'm going to save operator.java. Save. So now, and now if I write javac operator.java, I will get one error. What that error? Javac is not recognized as an internal or external command. Why? Because this Javac is also an application. So where this application is available means this application is available in C drive. So I have to set the path. So then only I can execute that Javac application. So set path C:/program files Java JDK. In this folder, C program files Java JDK 1.8 bin, I have that application Java C path. So that's why I have to set the path. But yesterday, I don't know the name, someone asked after setting, even setting this path, I cannot execute that program. Why? Because Nama, after compiling this program, you got one dot class file, no? So where the dot class file is available, in Java program. So now I will show you. So now that now this here I have a operator. This is Java file. I didn't compile. Oh, okay. So now I am going to compile the program operator dot Java. So then I will got that class file operator dot class. So that is also available in that Java program. Even that current class file is available in this current directory Java program. Sometimes it cannot search that file. So we have to tell where that class file is available. Where that class file is available. So for that we have to write set class path. Here I am telling where that class path is available. Where that class is available. Set class path equal to dot semicolon. So dot here a dot representing current directory. Dot representing current directory. Why here semicolon? So after the semicolon, you can give any other path. You can set any other class path. So like by separating semicolon, you can give more number of class paths. For example, if you want to execute the class file from D colon some folder means, here you can set that path. Understood, Appa? Understood, Anatma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Even sometimes it will work, even that a class file is in the same folder Java program. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it may not work. So for that you have to set the class path. So I have to tell I'm going to execute the class file from this particular folder. So if I am giving dot means that is from the current folder. So that is from current folder means from Java program. And like you can give many number of class path. That is for example, one more class file I having at the location C program files means, here you can give C colon / program files like that. Like that you can give. So like you can give many number of class path, and that path are separated by the semicolon. Okay, so now I'm going to execute this program Java operator. So now that now here Nama, that first one, in that first one x value is 1 and y value is 50. The first condition is false, so that's why the second condition is not executed. So then that's why the y value is not changed. So that's why we are getting that output 1 and 50. But in the second, so this is short circuit under and this is normal under. So here m value, the first statement is false. Even the first statement is false, the second statement, the second operand is executed. So that's why that the n value is incremented. So n value is 51. But this if block won't be executed. When this if block will be executed means, if both conditions are true, then only if block will be executed. Because this logical and this is also will give true, false. False plus true, false and true, it will give false. So that's why this if block is executed. If blocks won't be executed. And now that m value and n value is 1, 51. And then next assignment operator. If you try to assign assign value like this, int x equal to y equal to z equal to 100, now you will get error, because only x variable is declared, that y and z are not declared. So that's why you will get error. So if I am declared that y and z already, then you can initialize the value like this, if y and z are already declared, then you can initialize the value like this. Without declaring y and z, you cannot initialize in this way, you will get error. And then next, here I have a declared x, y, z, all three numbers I have declared, and next I try to initialize 100 to all three numbers. So then you can use x equal to y equal to z equal to 100. And then this is a conditional ternary operator you have studied in your C++ language itself. And then next, here instance of, so instance of is a new operator that is introduced in Java. So here the person instance of student, so person instance of student, so it is true if the object person belonging to the class student, so instance of means this is true when the statement is true if the person object is belonging to the class student. Understood, Appa? So shall we see one example for this? Now I will create an object for this one operator class obj equal to, here in Java you have to create an object like this only, during runtime only you have to create the object. So operator, and then I am checking instance of obj instance of operator. Now I will execute this program. Please take operator. Okay. Cannot find a single obj. Sorry, but here I have a given a capital letter. Converted to incompatible type, string cannot be converted to operator. Okay, ma, I will check it this one and then I will tell you later, ma. I will check it this one, I will tell you later. But by using instance of operator, we can find out whether that object is belonging to that particular class or not, pa. Okay, I will check it and then I will tell you. Okay, ma. And next, ma, in this operator, do you have any doubt, pa? In this operator topic, do you have any doubt? Say yes or no, pa?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Now next we will move to the next topic, control statement. So I will show you example for this instance operator. Right. That control statement. So next topic is control statement. So what is the purpose of this control statement means? This is used to control the flow of execution. Here we have a control statement, a selection statement, iterative statement, and jump. Selection statement are all choice. So here this is a that if is only two-way choice. Switch is multiple choice bar. So two-way choice, either true or false. Why? True means one block is executed, false means another block is executed. So only two-way choice. If is two-way choice, switch is multiple choice. And then iterative means that the same, we going to run the same execution code again and again means, so that is repetitive. So for that we are using for loop, while loop, and do while loop. And then non-linear control transfer. So control immediately move from one to another place. So that is non-linear control statement transfer means that is called a jump. So for that we are using a break, continue, and return. So these are all the control statement. Selection statement, iterative statement, jump. So selection statement are all if and switch. Iterative statement are all for, while, do while, and then jump. That are break, continue, and return. So you are very familiar with if from C language and also from C++ language. So there is no change in if block in Java. And next in if else if, here also there is no change. But in switch, this is a multi-way branch statement. So differ from if. So how it is differ from if means which can only test for equality, if can evaluate any type of Boolean expression. So that is mean here in switch case we are checking whether that expression result is equal to value 1 or not, whether this expression value is equal to value 2 or not. So here we are only checking that we are checking only the equality. So we are not checking whether it is less than or greater than. So that and all not possible in switch. It is only possible in if. So if can evaluate any type of Boolean expression, but switch can only test for equality. Here if the expression result is equal to value 1 means the first block is executed. If expression result is value 2 means second block is executed. If expression result is not equal to value 1 and also not equal to value 2 means then by default this default block is executed. For version of Java prior to JDK 7, expression must be of the type byte, short, int, char, or enumeration type. From JDK 7, this expression type can also be a string. So that is introduced from JDK 7. So this is an example of a switch case by using a string. So here a string value is given as 2. So if str value is 2 means that particular block will be executed. So now this block is executed. So system.out.println 2 will be printed. And then next break. Here one new concept is introduced in Java. So break is used to terminate the statement sequence in switch statement. It can be used to exit a loop used as a civilized form of goto. So where we are all using break statement means we are using the break statement within switch case, and also we are using the break statement in loop, in looping statement. So this it can be used to exit a loop. So what is the purpose of we are using break in loop means it is used to exit a loop. So this is a civilized form of goto. And here we can give that break is also used in come out from that any block. So here in Java I have created one block. So here I have created one block. So this is not available in C++. So this was introduced in Java. So here I have created one block 1. So this block started here and ended here. So this is the block 1. And here I have created one more block, that is block 2. So this block is started here and it is ended here. And here I have one more block. So that is block 3. So this is started here and this is ended here ma. So that block 3 is inside of block 2 as well as block 1. Block 2 is inside of block 2 is inside of block 1 ma. So now you here the value of x is 0. If value of x equal to 0 means what I am doing? I am doing break 1. So break 1 means it will come out from this block 1. So if it is come out from the block 1 means then this statement and this statement are all won't be executed because control come out from that block 1. So control will come to here. So this state only it will print 1, it will print 2, it will print 3. So this is called a labeled break. This is called labeled break. So this is not available in your C++. So this is available only from Java. Any doubt in this labeled break? Do you have any doubt in this labeled break? Say yes or no, pa?
No, no, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Okay. And then here is one example for one more example for labeled break. Here I have created one block. That block name is called outer block, and this outer block started here, and this outer block is ended here. Okay, so now the first for loop is executed, and then it will print value 100. After that it will come to this inner for loop. So in that inner for loop it will check that j value is equal to 10 or not. So now initially j value is 0, so then this break statement won't be executed. So it will print the value 0, and next j value is incremented, then value 1 is printed, then j value is incremented, 2 values printed. So it keep on printing until the value becomes 9. So when j value reaches 10, what will happen? This break statement is executed. So here we are breaking which block? Outer block. So then the control will come to here. So then it will print out of outer. Then it will print out of outer. And here we will see one more example. Here this is an outer block. Here this is an outer block. So here outer block is started here and end over here itself. Started here and end over here itself. But outside of that outer block, if I try to use outer, break outer means, then I will get an error. So that error is undefined label outer and then break outer. Okay, so you have to use this outer keyword within that block only. Outside of the block, if you are trying to use means you will get error. And then continue. So you know what is the purpose of continue. So this is similar to your C++ language. So the continue statement is used inside the loop. When continue statement is encountered inside the loop, control jumps to the beginning of the loop for next iteration, skipping the execution of statement inside the body of the loop for the current iteration. So when continue is executed, it will skip all the statement within the loop. Then it will immediately go to the for loop for the next iteration. So this is similar to your C++. And then return. So explicitly written from a method which causes a program control to transfer back to the caller of the method. So this is also similar to your C++ language. And then while and do while, there is no change in while and do while. And next in for loop, they have introduced one new for loop concept. That for loop concept is called for each for loop. That is from JDK 5. That is from JDK 5. So now, what is meant by for each for loop means, start with the keyword for like a normal for loop. Instead of declaring and initializing loop counter variable, you declare a variable that is the same type as the base type of the array, followed by a colon, which is then followed by the array name. In the loop body, you can use the loop variable you created rather than using an indexed array element. So it is commonly used to iterate over an array or collection class. We will see this collection class later. So when it is useful, when this for each for loop is useful means to scan the array. So to iterate over an array, to scan the array, this for each for loop is used. So I will show you the example. The syntax of the for loop. So you have to use the same keyword for, and then you have to mention the type of that array type. What is the array type? And then variable name, then colon, and then next array name. So this type mention the type of that array, and then statement using, and then next you can write any statement within that block. So this is equal to. So this syntax is equal to for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length. Now here in Java, what is the purpose of this length means this will tells the length of that array. If array contain 3 elements means this will return 3. If array contain 4 elements means this will return 4. So arr dot length and then I plus plus, and then that value is going to be stored in variable. So that variable is used for some purpose. So this is similar to this normal for loop. So I will show you one example by using for each for loop. So here I have declared one array, and also that array is initialized by with the value 1, 2, 3. And what is the type of this array? Integer, and then int num array. Here this is the for each for loop. So here, why here I have used this integer data type? What is the type of this array? Array type is integer. Then I'm going to scan only this array. So that's why I have used that type that array type here. And then here you have to use one variable name. You can use any variable name, and then colon, and then that array name. So now the first value of that array value of that array is stored in this num. So now what is the value of first value of that array? 1. So 1 into 1, 1 into 2. Now this num have value 2. So now it will print the value 2. Now it will print the value 2. And then next it will, this for each for loop is used to scan the entire array. So next it will read the next element. So that is going to be stored in this variable num. So now what is the num value? The num value is 2. So that is 2 into 2, 4. And then next time that num is going to have value 3. So now 3 into 2, num is going to have value 6. So this is a normal, this is a for each for loop, and this is normal for loop. So the same process I'm going to do by using normal for loop. So int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length, I plus plus, and then the first value I am reading from that array. So that is going to be stored in this variable. So that variable value is going to multiply it with the 2, and that is going to be printed. So that's why here 2. And next time I value is incremented. So I'm reading the next array element. So that is 2. So 2 into 2, 4. So that is going to be printed. So next time I value is incremented, I'm going to read the next value, that is 3. So 3 into 2, 6. So then I'm going to print 6. So the same process, this is done by using for each for loop, and this implemented by using a normal for loop. Got it, Amma? Got it, Anarpa?
Yes, ma'am.
And here this declaration should be for open bracket, and then the type of that array, variable name, colon, array name. So if you try to use in this way for num colon array, but already you have written int num semicolon means you will get error. So this is not possible. You have to make it that a single statement for int num colon array. So here what you are getting now, bad initializer for loop num. So here you should write int. Got it, Amma? Got it, Anarta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay. So that's all. So in this control statement and in operator, do you have any doubt, ma? Do you have any doubt? Control statement?
No.
No doubt. Okay. Wait. I will show you that sorry, what that operator name? Instance of operator. No, I will explain that instance of operator. Um, I have program. I'm searching that. Otherwise, I take it from Google. I take it from Google instance of operator. Instance of operator. Wait. Yes. Sample one, sample no, Java. Not find or load main class as sample public static sample. Okay. Java simple. Okay. The screen is visible, pa? The screen is visible or not, pa?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here I have a created class called simple, and then within main function I have a created object for that class simple, and then here I am checking that yes is instance of simple. For that I have to compile this code. So how I have to compile? That is here what I have given means that I have make it a class name as simple and but file name as sample. So class name is simple and the class file name as Java file name is sample and this class file name is simple. So for compilation I have to use sample.java, but for execution if I use the same sample name, what I will get? I will get if I use sample name for execution, what I will get, because there is no class file with the name sample dot there is no class file with the name sample, because here the class file name is simple. So class file is created with the simple only. So here what I am getting could not find or load main class sample. So for execution I have to use simple. Now I am getting true. So yes is instance of simple. Yes is the instance of simple. I will get true. Understood my instance of operator now? Got it or not?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay,
Ma'am,
that's all.
can we check whether the object
That,
belong to which class?
yes, this instance of operator is used to find out whether that particular object is belonging to that particular class or not.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. If you want to check S belongs to which class it belongs to,
Yes, yes,
can
yes,
we get
yes.
output simple?
No. we will get output true. We will get out if it is belonging to that particular class means we will get output. That output of this instance operator is Boolean. If it is belonging na true. If it is not belonging to that class na, it will return false.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Mama. Any other doubt? Okay, pa. Next I have one more class, ma. Thank you, pa. Today I will send all the videos and PPT to you, pa. Okay, thank you, pa.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma. Okay, okay.